So this video recently was pretty. I don't know if I say viral, but it was making the rounds. A lot of people were talking about it. So I want to check it out. Okay. Okay. Let's we're gonna play it once, and then we're gonna play it again for me to dissect it.
Okay, so y'all, story time. So y'all, please tell me if I'm wrong. So today, this dude wrote me on Instagram, and he was like, "Can I send you money? Let me send you money for lunch." So I was like, "Okay." I wrote him back, and I was like, "Send it." So he wrote me and was like, "Okay, what's your cash app?" So I sent him the cash app. Yeah, I just knew I was gonna open my cash app, and I was gonna have at least probably about 100 ball. You get what I'm saying? Because like that's I eat, and that's how much I spend on my food. Yeah, I opened my cash app, and this man sent me $30. Yeah, yes, $30, and I'm just like, at first I'm like, damn, like, am I ungrateful? Like, am I fucked up? Like, feeling like, why the fuck would you send me $30? But then I had to ask people, and they was like, nah, cause I'm like, $30 is not even half a tank in my car. Like, what the fuck you thought I was gonna go to Chick-fil-A? Like, I mean, I'm trying to figure out what did you think I was gonna eat? It's like when I go and eat, I eat full course meals. Like I order a appetizer, a entree, and a dessert and a drink. That can't even get me two drinks. Like what the fuck? And then this man had the audacity to write me back and say, let me get to know you. Why the fuck do you think I'm gonna let you get to know me and you just send me $30 for lunch? Is you dumb? I mean, like, y'all be for real. Like, tell me, am I wrong? Like, am I fucked up? Like, is my head fucked up? Like, I don't even spend $30 on lunch on my, like, I spend over that on myself. So it's like, for someone to think they're gonna send me, I get that this is not the account. Like, you didn't have to send the $30, but it's like, no, like, nigga, I'm not that type of, I'm not one of them.
This is this is why I make my content, right? The insanity, the insanity. And before we start this, right? If you go to her TikTok page and stuff like that, she's a good-looking woman. I mean, even off the bat, right? She's cute, right? A face, but she has a banging body. She has a good-looking body. I could imagine what kind of pictures she has on Instagram, right? I can, right? So sh- sh- she's good looking. There's no doubt about it, right? No doubt about it that she is good looking. Okay? So is there surprise that there will be men that simp for her? Right? Is there surprise? No. I'm not surprised that men are simping for her. It's just this is what I'm saying, right? This is the problem that I see a lot of times that and this is me holding men accountable as well, right? These simp of a men, right? Sending $30 to a random woman online. Because what? He wants to try to get in her pants. He wants to try to get to know her. Let's break this down, right? Let's.
Okay, so y'all, story time. So y'all, please tell me if I'm wrong. So today, this dude wrote me on Instagram, and he was like, "Can I send you money? Let me send you money for lunch." So I was like, "Okay." I wrote him back, and I was like, "Send it." So he wrote,
And this is the thing, right? Like I said, this is you. You don't know her, and you're gonna send her money on in like Cash App her money. You don't know her through because you saw her on Instagram. You DM her. You want to send her money. That's like this is the thing with men. I mean, it's like this is why, right? I've said this before. She's young and beautiful, right? Good looking body, great looking body, like big boobs, nice ass, great looking body. So this is the thing, right? Where I can tell you, I'm telling all men this. It don't matter what you say to women when they're in their prime. right? When women are in their prime, there's nothing you can say. Absolutely nothing you can say, okay, that will change anything. Because these women are in the prime of their life, where they're the most good looking, the most fertile, right? The most youthful looking, that's not, that's not too young, illegal and shit like that, not too old, right? They're in the prime where the most amount of men are trying to get with them. So really, okay, what can you say to these women, right? You can't tell her to, you can't tell her anything about them, right? That's why it's like, in cases like this, it's the men that you hold accountable. It's the simp, foolish men that fall for this crap, okay? You're not getting with her. Like, yes, she's good looking. I ain't sending her $30. I ain't sending her $1. Why would I? It's like, that's not, first of all, I know that's not going to impress a woman of her caliber, right? Of her looks. Because there are men that are wealthier than me that will send more money to her. Then what am I doing? I'm wasting my time, right? If a man was not as stupid, right, he would understand that, right? If you're not spending thousands on her, you're not going to impress her because she's at her prime. I guarantee you, right? I guarantee you, rappers or wealthier men are hitting her up. Especially nowadays with Instagram, with TikTok, with women on social media, where they, flaunt their bodies on social media. There are wealthier men in her DMs. So really, for the men that are stupid enough to send her money, well, do you think that you're sending her enough money that you're impressing her compared to the wealthier men? You're not. So really, this is the thing where I said before, right? Make money for yourself to be happy. You sending her money means what? You're not getting with her.
For me, and was like, okay, what's your cash app? So I sent him the cash app. Yeah, I just knew I was finna open my cash app and I was finna have at least probably about $100. You get what I'm saying? Because like I eat and that's how much I spend on my food. Yeah.
It's amazing to me that a woman spends $100 on herself to eat. I don't know how much you're eating. I don't know where you're eating that you spend $100. But this is what I'm saying, right? She's in her prime. So, I guarantee you, she's getting that money from other men, right? Where she can eat that expensive food. So, really, this is the thing, right? This is the thing where if you're going to send money, you better impress her more than other men. But usually you're not. So really, this is the stupidity of men seeing, a good ass.
I opened my cash app and this man sent me $30. Yeah. Yes, $30. And I'm just like, at first I'm like, damn, like, am I ungrateful? Like, am I fucked up?
I mean, she is ungrateful. She is ungrateful. But it's like I said, there's nothing you can do when a woman's in her prime. Because you're not impressive. Right? This is the thing, right? You have to understand with women. When women are in their prime, you better be the best looking you can be. You better be the tallest you can be. You better be the most charming you can be. You better be the most wealthiest you can be. When women are in their prime, and like top prime, like I'm not talking about just any woman who's young. I'm talking about women who's young and really top level beauty. Because like, again, her face is about 7, 8, right? But her body's like an 8 or a 9. Her body's pretty decent. Okay, so you can check her out. Just don't simp for her, please. Just don't simp for her. But this is the thing, right? Women like that, you gotta. This is what I'm saying, right? I wish, right, men will stop thinking with their brain down below. I get it. I'm there. I've been there. I've done that, right? Been there, done that. But I've gone to the stage where, you know what, we as men, this is the reasoning why we have women like this, right? Who are so, their egos are so inflated because all of us men are hyping her up, are saying that she's beautiful, saying that she's amazing, sending her $30, sending her $100, spending thousands of dollars on her. You know, it is what it is. That is going to be reality, right? But I hope that more men, right? I hope more and more men gain the self-respect that, you know what, I ain't gonna do this shit, right? I ain't gonna lower myself to it, right? Because yes, let's say if I'm in that tax bracket where I can send her hundreds or thousands, but you know what? I respect myself more than sending a random girl that will just take my money and ignore me. Instead of, I'm gonna use the money for my own happiness. Instead of making someone else happy or better off, like the whole the OF women, men are making women millionaires. Okay, men are making women millionaires just to see something that you can see for free. You can see these images for free, yet you are making women millionaires. And these women can give a shit about you. They don't care if you die the next day. Okay? They don't. They don't care if you get hit by a car and in a coma the next day. If you sent them the money the day before and then get in a coma the next day, that's all they cared about. That you sent that money. This is a thing where I want men to have more self-respect in themselves. To care about themselves.
Like a feeling like why the fuck would you send me $30? But then I had to ask people and they was like, nah, cause I'm like $30 is not even half a tank in my car. Like, what the fuck you thought I was gonna go cheap?
It's like what kind of car she's driving that's like is above $60. $60 a tank. That's a lot. My car, my SUV is just about 40. So maybe she's driving a more expensive car than me. But you know, but the audacity, you're getting money for free. I would say just don't shame the man, right? I mean, he was stupid. This man was stupid enough to send you money, right? But, you know, shaming him is not the greatest, but it is what it is, right? What would you think sending this woman money? If you're not going to impress her with the money, well, what do you think she's going to do? She's going to shame you.
Like, I mean, I'm trying to figure out what did you think I was gonna eat? It's like when I go and eat, I eat full course meals. Like I order a appetizer, a entree, and a dessert and a drink. That can't even get me two drinks. Like what the fuck? And then this man had the audacity to write me back and say, let me get to know you. Why the fuck do you think I'm gonna let you get to know me and you just send me $30 for lunch?
I mean, this is the thing, right? Women show that if they can be bought, right? They can be bought. And like I said, if you've seen this woman, I'm pretty sure she can, right? If you have the money, you can definitely, you know, spend some time with her. But this is the thing where I want men, good men, right? Not stupid men, to understand that why? Why are you buying a woman's time? Right? Why? Do you have no self-respect? Because let's say this, right? Even if she did sent her $100, do you think that she takes the $100? Do you think that she will care? No, because I guarantee you, plenty of other men are sending her hundreds or more. So it's like, I mean, this man just lost out $30. I mean, of course, it's not like nothing, right? But that $30 you could have invested it, right? You could have invested that money, in my opinion. Turn that $30 into 60. Turn that 60 into 100, right? That's my opinion. But
Is you dumb? I mean, like, y'all be for real. Like, tell me, am I wrong? Like, am I fucked up? Like, is my head fucked up? Like, I don't even spend $30 on lunch on my, like, I spend over that on myself. So it's like for someone to think they're gonna send me, I get that it's the thought that count. Like you didn't have to send the $30, but it's like no, like nigga, I'm not that type of. I'm not.
She ain't that type of woman. $30 won't impress her. And like I said, if you look at it more into her, she's a good looking woman. So no duh. She is the type of woman that you have to spend a lot for. And she knows it. Right? Her ego is high enough for that. Right? She's definitely fits the high maintenance type woman. So yes, I can see like the man was an idiot to think that $30 would mean anything to her. I think it's crazy that she can't, like, $30 not enough for lunch. I don't know what kind of lunch she's having that she needs an full course meal, appetizer, and all this other shit. I mean, I don't know what kind of lunch she's having. And I think, in my opinion too, it's also capped that she's always spending $100 on food. But I mean, I don't know. Maybe she's always eating out at expensive restaurants. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But I don't know. She's ungrateful. That's definitely for sure, right? But again, she's a good-looking young woman. So really, is that a surprise? No, it's not a surprise at all. I would not be surprised. I would be surprised if she was like grateful or humble and shit like that. But I'm not surprised how she's acting, right? And I can't say it enough. The man was an idiot, thinking that okay, let me send this woman $30, and it's like you're sending you're sending a stranger, a woman you don't know, online. You're cash apping the money. What's the difference between doing the OF crap, right? It's exactly the same. It's exactly the same. That mentality that these low level men, okay, sending money to these women online. They don't care about you, right? They're not gonna be impressed. Right? Like spending money on their OF subscriptions, sending them $30 for lunch, $100 for dinner. That's not impressive. That's just another day for these women. So really, it's like us as men, we're just draining our own pockets to be disrespected, to be laughed at, to be ridiculed, to be looked down upon. Great, right? That's amazing. That's amazing as a man, right? And I feel bad for these idiotic men that you're just sending money to be looked down upon, to be used. And this is the thing, right? Men don't understand. Women are 100% looking men as wallets. So what do? You're wasting your money on random women when you could have saved, invest, and use your money wisely to increase your own financial standing and actually become a man that can provide. But no, what do we men do, right? Because we're stupid, right? Us men are stupid because we see a big ass, big titties. So we're going to send random women subscription money for them to become millionaires. We're going to send them $30 for them to get lunch. Instead of thinking that, maybe this money can grow for me to become financially better.
I one of them.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? This is like it's going I guess kind of viral online on TikTok. Where again, yes, she's definitely one of those women that just wouldn't be impressed by $30. It is what it is. Yeah.